Mkhwanazi, firstly, he's very sensitive. He thinks he can't be criticized, or anyone must say anything good about any other police officer except himself. And that has got nothing to do with what he has presented. I will deal with those facts when it comes to the ad hoc committee. I'll participate objectively, and that's me. I don't care about who thinks what about me. I deal with the truth. He goes to Nhlanhla Commission. He speaks about General Khan. And he says to Nhlanhla Commission, you remember General Khan is that one who attended a dinner of the EFF. He just throws the EFF into the space where it's not necessary. General Khan he doesn't need a definition of the EFF. It's General Khan who's employed in subs, and this is his level. He says he exonerated him because he's a good police officer. If anything, the police should have given Khan an award for doing what he did when he stopped some corrupt police from stealing drugs. Then he goes to the ad hoc committee. He speaks very badly of me, and I'm not there. I'm mourning. I've got a funeral at home. I've taken leave of absence to go and attend to the funeral at home. I'm not at the ad hoc committee. He says the things about me which he didn't say when I was there. He says, yeah, some of you MPs here, because that's how he speaks. He speaks us in a very condescending manner, like he's some boss of ours. We will not be pushed around by a police officer. We have not broken the law. The only time a police officer must do that to us is when we've broken the law. Some of you here are praising Sintumule, that Sintumule can be a national commissioner. She can be. She's highly qualified. And I never said she must be. I said, look at your credentials. They get destroyed by a spur of a moment because you interacted with a criminal. And all of that work you did in the police gets destroyed. But if we're to look for a female a national commissioner, you stand a very good chance, but you messed it up by entangling yourself with criminals. That I spoke good about Sintumule, and that Sintumule can be a national commissioner and not him. That is an offense, because if you don't speak about him as a national commissioner, he takes offense about that. And he says, yeah, Malema, who is known, Khan, who's very known to Julius Malema and all of that. But he doesn't tell how, and he says, I met Malema through Khan. He doesn't tell how he met me. He called, I went, and if we had a media with research capacity in South Africa, you should be playing that clip. I went to a rally in KZN. I criticized him about AKA's matter. I said, Mkhwanazi, before he did this July thing, our favorite provincial commissioner, I love him so much, but I'm beginning to have doubts because he's not making a move on AKA's case, where a killer kills such a high-profile person in front of a camera, and we can't find that person. That makes mockery of the whole policing system in South Africa. Sensitive Mkhwanazi couldn't take that criticism. He called Khan and asked for a meeting with me. And Khan called me. Khan is well known. Khan is a comrade, well known to me. I knew him from the ANC time. In as much as I know so many of all of them, I'm not an arrivalist in the national politics. I know a lot of people. Khan says, no, there is this guy who is asking to see you. And then I said, okay, that's fine. If you are comfortable and you know him, you can come and we meet. He comes with Khan. Vianney Pambu was there. Vianney received them into the meeting. And that's when he gave me a brief about AK's case. And said the guys are arrested. But they're not arrested because of AKA's case. They are arrested about something else. I'm just at the tail end of finishing the evidence on AKA's matter. Then I'm going to charge them with AKA's matter. But I would not reveal it, because if I reveal it, Bheki is going to tamper with this evidence and mess up this case.
So just to clarify then, he's the one that contacted Khan, because I listened to that clip again this morning. The suggestion he makes is, Khan, for some reason, you asked Khan then to arrange a meeting with him, and he said in that clip, we didn't need Khan to arrange this meeting. you could have just contacted
But
him directly.
I didn't want anything. I called him for a meeting for what? I didn't want anything from him. What did he? When I called him, he must say I called Khan to call him because of what? You know, I once said in a press conference, General Masemola can't send an email. He can't type. He has got no capacity. He can't send an email. I was told by Mkhwanazi in that meeting that Masemola can't write an email. Yeah, he told me that in that meeting. You can ask Khan about it. You can ask Vianney about it. And that's when I was confident to say it in public, because it came from a credible corps, that the National Commissioner doesn't know how to send an email, and he has surrounded himself with female generals because he's scared of male generals who are going to challenge him because he's got no capacity. And I said that. I repeated that in public in confidence because I was told by him.
There are people who've characterized your criticism of Mkhwanazi as an attack. I even saw Mbuyiseni Ndlozi tweeting that, you know, Mkhwanazi must be shielded from all petty, egotistical, pompous, and parasitic attacks. You don't think that was an attack, do you?
No. That's why I'm repeating it. Anyone can hold any view, any short syndrome man's view on this matter. I don't care. I've got my own views and I speak facts. He must never, Mkhwanazi, use EFF or Julius Malema or CIC as a swear word to General Khan. If he wants to insult Khan, he says, EFF, Malema, dinner of EFF. What is that? Has got to do with anything. We've never done anything to the guy. He's just attacking us. And you expect us to fold our arms? He says, I met Malema through Khan, suggesting some impropriety. And he lives there. He leaves the sentence there. So once you don't tell the full truth, it amounts to a lie. You're lying. Why are you hiding that you called Khan and you spoke very bad about your minister to me? And you spoke very bad about your national commissioner to me. He must know, Mkhwanazi, I'm not scared of a policeman. I've never provoked him. I've never said anything. But he must stop dragging my name.